Okay, we just picked up Angel. Let's go ahead and take the pre real quick, and then we'll start the car talk. Today's a pretty cold day. It's been freezing, and then sometimes some days be hella hot, huh? The sun's like hella out and everything. You don't even want to wear a sweater, but then the next day it's like hella cold. So I don't know what's going on. But that's not stopping us. I really need to come up with a better system. And then just put in the backpack here. Okay. Let's go ahead and head over to the gym now. Today has been awfully calm, to be honest. Actually, it's been actually a pretty. I feel like today, if I can put it into a word, would be nap. I feel like I just wanted to take a nap all day. As soon as I woke up, I was just I was sleepy all day, and then, but I got enough sleep, so I'm not sure. I think it's just the weather. The weather makes me feel extra sleepy sometimes, or makes me not wanna go outside. But this pre's about to kick in right now. It's gonna get me going. It's gonna get us going. Angel's gonna be using some elbow sleeves today, which is super dope. I've never used them. We've seen videos of people using them. The ones that he got weren't like sleeves, kind of like the knee sleeves that we have. They're more kind of like wraps, so you wrap them around. So we're gonna try them out. They're pretty stiff, so I'm thinking that Angel's gonna just try to play around a little bit with how tight he wants it and everything. Because when I tried it, I don't know, that thing felt like I was in a cast. Like I broke my arm and I'm like in a cast. I can like hardly move it. So we'll see. We'll see if I use it. We'll see if I use it. Hopefully today we get the benches closer to the dumbbells we're gonna be using, because man, sometimes it's super hard to start farmers walking everything over to the other side of the gym. So hopefully we get there and we get a pretty good bench. And then we most likely will start off with 75s today. I'm not trying to break any PRs. I'm not really getting stronger during this cut, so it's just mostly maintenance. So I'm keeping it around 75. Maybe I'll throw in 80s here and there, but I'm mostly sticking to 75 just to make sure I am getting pretty solid reps. So most likely we'll do 75s today. If we get lucky, we get to use the cable machine throughout the whole entire workout, because we'll also grab a bench and yeah, do I think some press with that Angel started doing, and then we kind of just started incorporating, and then move on to some type of fly. We like doing flies with kind of like an incline. We really like that. So worst case scenario, we do some pec deck, but that should be no problem. We can still destroy our chest with some pack deck. And then for triceps, we're not gonna do anything special. I'm thinking maybe we'll start off with push downs. Angel, what do you think? Maybe push downs. If that's if they don't fix if they haven't fixed the cable machine, if that cable machine in the corner of our gym is fixed and it's available, we'll do maybe the cross bodies. I think those are pretty good to start off our elbows, and then we'll move on to some push downs afterwards, and then some overhead. And that's usually what we do. So that's why we're gonna stick to. Hopefully they fix that machine. It's been out for quite some time. I almost want to say it's been almost a month, huh? Probably like a month since that cable machine's been out. So hopefully today it's been fixed. Yeah, and then I'm thinking we're also doing hamstrings. I can't forget. I always forget that we throw hamstrings into the mix with our chest days. Um, just because I think it's pretty good to split your leg days. That way you can focus on hamstrings on one day and then quads on another day, and then you can kind of just throw that into another routine. And that's what we did with chest. We just threw it into our chest routine with our triceps, and we threw in our hamstrings, and that's been working pretty well actually. It's been giving us time to really focus on our quad stimulus and everything. We've been really progressing. Honestly, it's been awesome. Angel's been progressing, fucking skyrocketing. If anything, um, he's just been getting so much stronger, which is awesome. And he's cutting too. It's just like uh, he hasn't really lost that much strength, which is good. Um, so hopefully he'll kind of keep doing that. For sure, we're gonna have to start incorporating some cardio pretty soon, like pretty strong cardio, maybe at least 30 minutes here and there sometimes, just to make sure that we throw that into. It's gonna help us. It's gonna help us too during our sets. We don't get as tired. We don't want to get tired before our actual muscle gets tired. We're like breathing hella hard and we stop a set because we can't breathe or whatever, and that can be due to the fact that you're not doing enough cardio, and so your body's not able to keep up with that set. So you don't want to give out because you're running out of breath. You want to give out because your muscles can't do it. So make sure not to skip on your cardio. Make sure not to skip on your cardio. Today is day 37. Pretty holding in pretty strong. The days have been going by pretty fast, honestly. Just as I've been kind of uploading and everything, it's just been going by pretty easy. It's been nice. Um, it's been a good way for me to also kind of keep tabs throughout my time, and I can also see kind of like the changes, because when I first started my whole there's some protest. Um, uh, when I started my fitness journey, I I didn't take any videos or anything, so I didn't really see kind of like a lot of the progression. I kind of just saw it afterwards when I started to see more pictures of with friends and stuff. So I kind of want to just document a little bit, and creating these videos has been helping a bunch actually. It's been nice. It's been nice to kind of keep looking back at it and seeing the different changes that I'm making. How I also like to see how my sets are going. I can sometimes see if maybe I'm lopsided during a set or something. So if you want to record at the gym or something, obviously you want to talk to someone from the front desk and just ask, hey, can we record or whatever, just to make sure you can record at your gym. You don't want to just start recording and then sometimes you'll get in trouble. So just ask just beforehand, and then they'll kind of give you a little bit of like kind of some ground rules as to like, hey, just make sure you're not you're being respectful and everything. And as long as you're being respectful, you should be able to record at the gym, as long as they let you. As long as they let you. That way, you can also see kind of your progression and everything. You can see how you're progressing. You can see also how your lifts are going. If maybe you need to fix something in your technique, that can be a good way to look back at it. But we're about to find some parking now. Let's see if we end up starting off with the dumbbells or if we get unlucky and we don't get them. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our first set. We're gonna do 75. Try to get as many as we can, and then I'm thinking we either stick to this weight if it feels good. If not, we drop down a little bit, but we'll see.
Come on.
Let's go ahead. And let's pause at this power. I'm thinking maybe 2 more for first thing I think.
Let's hope I can get back where I used
Dude, I'm telling you, they feel so weird. I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna try these out for the first time.
You have to wrap it for me.
I don't know. I don't know how these will go. So we'll see.
Make sure you get like this.
Come on. Come on. That's it. What happened? You good? Yeah, 3. Come on. Yeah, 4. That's 5. One more. Come on. Okay. You're at 6.
One more. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's hit our second one. We ended up moving down from 75 to 70, just to make sure we get at least a solid 7 to take on this next one. I'm thinking I'm not gonna use the wraps, but I just use a belt. Go from there. But we're gonna try to go as hard as we can. Come on.
There you go. Nice. Come on. Nice. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do our last set. And then I'm thinking we're gonna move on to I think it's a hammer strength machine actually, or no, it's Star Trek. The Star Trek machine. I think we're gonna move on and do some I'm thinking some flat bench press, and then we're gonna move on to I'm thinking some pec deck just because it's a little bit busy at the gym today. And we might get some cables, we might not. So we'll see. We'll see. But let's just try to go as hard as we can. We're gonna try to match this one into our last set. So the last set we got 7. So we're gonna try to get 7 on this one. Let's see how that goes. Oh yeah, Angel let me borrow one. If you're wondering why I have only one AirPod on, is because Angel let me borrow one of his AirPods because I forgot to charge mine. So we're sharing an AirPod right now. How bad do I want it?
I'm not gonna help you. Come on. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our second exercise, which is gonna be these what is it, a hammer strength? No, it's a live fitness machine. So we're gonna do this one for I'll make it 2 sets, and then we're gonna move on to maybe some type of fly. Either worst case scenario, the dumbbells, or we'll sort of start our chest with some peg legs. So we'll see. We'll see. Ugh. Okay. Oh my god. We got We got 7. I'm thinking we're gonna move on to some pec deck after this. By just gonna do 2 sets, which is pretty good. And then we're gonna move on to pec deck that Andrew just got. Okay, we're doing this last one, and then we'll move on to some pec deck. What you do? Come on, miss. Yeah, not this. Ah. No. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Okay, that was good. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go ahead and let's move on to our last one. We're gonna maybe do this one for, I'm thinking 2 or 3 sets, and maybe from around 6 to 10. Um, but we're gonna try to go as hard as we can. So let's see. Ah, okay, I think that's pretty enough, to be honest. That's more than enough. Ah, okay, I'm gonna drop set this bad boy. Oh, pause it. I don't think I need to drop weight. I'm gonna pause it, hit it for 3 more, give myself maybe a 10-second break. 10-15-second break, man. Already out of breath. All right, let's do it. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh my god. All right, let's do some triceps. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our first set of triceps, which is gonna be these push downs. We're gonna try to do it for maybe hope we get a solid 6 8. We'll see. Three. Jeez. Ugh. Okay, let's go ahead and do our second set. Probably gonna stick to the same weight, 100, and then I'm thinking we're gonna stick to 100 actually throughout these first three, and then I'm thinking we'll do single arm after. Most likely do some single arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good. A couple of times. You know? I'll do some arms and some chest, shoulders. Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to kill myself on the bench too much. And I still got to do. That's why I stopped at 275.
Four.
In that, do some other stuff. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We got eight, which is pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and now move on to our third exercise, which is going to be, or not third, sorry, our second. We're just going to do two of these, and then we're going to move on to some type of overhead. Most likely going to do those single arms that I've been liking, but let's just try to go as hard as we can with these. Probably start off with our left, start weaker hand, and then match it up. We got 6 on this. We got 6 on this. Nice. I think we're going to drop a little bit of weight on this next one. Our last single push down, and then we're going to move on to some overhead after this. We're going to start with our left, like always. Start weaker hand, and then smash that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our last exercise for triceps, which is gonna be these overheads. We're gonna do these for 2 sets. Man, we still have hamstrings. I always forget about those. So we're probably gonna move on to those seated curls and then most likely some RDLs afterwards. That's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and move on to hamstrings now. I'm thinking we're gonna do 3 sets and then move on to some RDLs. Doing. No, no, you're good. You're good. I'll move it. Let's hit this bad boy. I'm thinking 3 more reps, and then I think we're gonna go up a little bit in weight on this one. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. That was good. I think I'm gonna move up just a little bit because I think we can get a solid 8 for maybe we move up one like 10 pounds. This one doesn't have the little 5 pound increments. Okay, let's move on to our second set. That last one was, I'm gonna call it a feeler rep, but I still went pretty hard on it. So on this next one, we're just gonna go just as hard, but we moved up just a tiny bit. You know, that's what I thought was missing here. That's it. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. That's a pretty good solid 2 second set. I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more. Probably keep it around the same weight. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna move on to some RDLs. I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe do them in the smaller dumbbell rack where there's usually a little bit less people just because I think instead of 85, I'm just gonna do 75. Um, just because there's a good amount of people by the heavyweights. And I don't want to kind of be in the way. So it's either that or I do some type of machine over there that's also similar. So we'll see. We'll see if that's open. Let's finish it. Okay. Let's go move on to somebody else. Let's go ahead and finish this bad boy off with these. We're gonna do 2 sets. Keep it anywhere from 6 to 10. 5, 8, 7, 8. Nice. Okay. That was pretty good. I think I don't think I'm gonna do one more. Keep it around the same weight, which is pretty good. And see and just match the same reps, to be honest. Okay. We finished. Let's go. We're gonna do some cardio and then I'm thinking we're gonna go pose down at this one spot that we like down the street that has a really nice lighting. So we'll see if we end up posing down there.
Another successful lift in the books. We did some damage today. Chest was destroyed. We started off with our favorite incline, and then we moved on to some. What are we even doing? I think it was a Life Fitness or something. I forget the brand of the press machine, but we did some incline still, and then we moved on to some pec deck. Man, sweet, simple, but effective. But effective. We have plenty of time to play with. It's around what, 6:16. So we're probably gonna get home. We have around 900 calories to mess around with. So I think I'm gonna get home, maybe make some rice with some reduced cheddar cheese, some fillets. Jasmine today went to Costco. Thank God to Jasmine. went to Costco and she picked up. So we're set. We're set for the next few weeks, man. We are gonna be fueled up, even though we are on a cut. We have everything we need now. We got some more oikos because those are a game changer in my opinion. I think that's just the best yogurts you can find, to be honest. It's just, the macros are just so good. You know, you can't complain. You can't complain. And sometimes you can find that 20 grams, but those have fat in them because those are made with they are made with whole milk, and so those have 3 grams of fat, but you get 20 grams of protein. It's pretty fire, honestly. Pop 3 of those and you're already at 20, 40, 60 grams of protein for 3. You can't complain with that, you know. You basically get ahead already in the day if you have that for breakfast. And yeah, you get to mess around a little bit more with your macros once your protein is pretty high. You get that down, and then you get to mess around a little bit more with your fats, a little bit more with your carbs, which then gets fun because sometimes what I like to do is incorporate handsome cut fries from Trader Joe's that I really like. So sometimes I throw some of that in if I didn't eat enough fat. And yeah, something that I've been wanting to take. Well, I always take is fish oils, but right now because I'm on a cut, it does have calories and it also has fat. I'm just not sure. I think once I start getting a little bit deeper into my cut, I'm gonna start maybe lowering my calories just a tiny bit more to account for those fish oils that are extra calories, and then they also have a little bit of fat. I think it's like 3.5 grams of fat. So that's just something to keep in mind too. You know, if you're in a caloric deficit, you got to take every calorie into account, just to make sure that you're following your goal and your game plan and everything, so you can start seeing some results. But right now, we're gonna pick some stuff up from the store. We're gonna get home. We are pretty excited to eat. I'm gonna drop off Angel, and then yeah, Jasmine also picked up some food for Angel too. He gets lucky because he doesn't have to go to Costco and deal with everyone because it gets so packed. Man, the Costco's in the Bay Area are some of the worst you can go to, man, because they are just so packed at all times. And so, man, you have to deal with so much. You have to deal with so many people, and so it's not fun. It is not fun. But once you pick up, everything's good. Today is, I think we said day 36. Tomorrow's going to be day 37. We're going to do some back. We're going to do some shoulder. And then, yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow.